Today, we're going to talk about what can be an awkward and uncomfortable subject. However, it's important that we address it. This is the subject of workplace suicide. Now, suicide is an unpleasant reality in the society in which we live. In the United States alone, the estimation is that 130 people die from taking their own life every single day. In a year's time, that's over 47,000 people. The rate at which individuals are taking their own life has increased over the last decade. Suicides in the workplace have mirrored this increase. Now, let's look at some of the statistics that are related to suicide in the workplace. Even with workplace fatalities decreasing, suicides continue to increase in the workplace. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that there were 304 suicides committed in the workplace in 2018, which was the highest amount since the number has been tracked since 1992. In a comprehensive study published by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there were some common factors for those individuals who committed suicide in the workplace. Some statistics that we have found looking at those suicides were those that occurred from 2011 to 2013. In that period of time, men accounted for over 90% of these deaths. White, that is, non-Hispanic, was the most common race with over 76% of all cases. The age group accounting for the highest percentage in these cases was 45 to 54 years, followed by 35 to 44 years old. 78% of cases were salary or wage workers, and 22% were self-employed. So let's address the whole issue of suicide and suicidal thoughts or feelings that give way to this kind of behavior. If you, for example, are dealing with suicidal thoughts or feelings, it's important to know that there is help. These thoughts and feelings can be addressed. Some quick tips of advice if you're dealing with this kind of situation personally are: know that your emotions are not fixed. How you feel right this minute is not necessarily how you're going to feel tomorrow or next week. Promise not to do anything right now. Put time between your thoughts and your actions. If you decide that today is the day you are going to not decide, that in and of itself is a decision. You can decide to put a decision such as this off. Also, if you are having suicidal thoughts, you should probably avoid any form of drugs or alcohol. Do also make your home safe or go somewhere that you can be safe, removed from particular instruments that are liable to be too handy or available to cause yourself any harm. Then don't keep suicidal thoughts to yourself. There's always someone with whom you can share those thoughts or feelings. If you don't think you can share those thoughts or feelings with anyone around you, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is a toll-free number 24 hours a day, 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. That's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Also, do take hope. People do get through this. There are many people that you know, probably more than you realize, who have had suicidal thoughts in the past, and they are surviving to this day. So, in summary, whether you're dealing with these thoughts or someone else who is close to you is dealing with these kind of thoughts and you're aware of it, do take them seriously. Don't do anything sudden when you're dealing with these kind of thoughts. Take the time and seek out help. It's important to understand that many people are dealing with these feelings and thoughts every day, and someone in our workplace may be one of them. This is a genuine, consistent safety issue. And so it's important that we talk about it, that we have this discussion about mental health so that we can, if at all possible, prevent someone, ourselves or someone else, from going down this road. So bear it in mind, talk about it amongst yourselves, try to help one another, and let's look out for each other and try to prevent this kind of incident from occurring if at all possible.